Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to more Dominion 6. I've said that a lot in the last few weeks. Last time we briefly looked at Carcosa, a fan-made nation that obviously heavily inspired by the King in Yellow and all that. A little bit, of course, of the actual King in Yellow book. And then, of course, more inspiration taken from later works within the Cthulhu mythos. But yeah, it was a lot of eldritch horrors and cultists and fun stuff like that. Very interesting nation. But we got into a really shitty situation, and I just was kind of fumbling with how to run it. But it was fun. I didn't mind. But we're going to move on because there's a lot of other nations. We've really barely touched on vanilla nations, and now I'm getting involved in all the modded ones. There's still a lot of Warhammer ones that I could go back and do. But, we just bounce all over the place. So we're going to do, so as a reminder of all the stuff we have installed, this is a collection that they call the SNM nations on the workshop from 3 different mod creators. So there's like 11 sort of individual nations. So we've got Bagwajanini, Dagawi, Jiolin, Ginnungaheim, Melita, the bugs, the bees, which was a lot of fun. Runkuma, Sergilla, Shaseba, Toxandria, Samuwich, Vantilla. And then there's a couple of collections. So Nis New Nations and Gathering Sturm, which is also a bit of an overhaul mod. I looked over a lot of the changes it makes. They're all very minor to vanilla nations. The major thing that it does is that if you capture someone else's capital, you often can make a certain units that they have access to, certain commanders that they have access to. So you can just make those out of their capital, which is kind of fun. There's a handful of other minor changes, but mostly it just adds in some new ones. So we have a lot of ones. At some point, I will have to try Forgotten Realms and do a big video series on that. That would be a lengthy one, because basically you have to play on the massive map with 41 nations, and so usually recommends going for like 15 thrones in order to win. So yeah, that would be a lengthy one, but could be interesting. But anyways, so we're probably going to do a different map, a custom map. Yeah, I always do like 6 players or 7 nations, something like that. Realistically, there isn't much difference in going to like 20 nations. You're not really going to encounter that many different ones. Assuming the map is big enough and you're spread out enough no matter what, which is generally what we shoot for, you really shouldn't bump into that many different things. I like Volantis a lot. We had our Phlegra game there. I really enjoy that map a lot. We've been doing Dawn of Dominions a bit. I really love that map. The highest rated ones though are these specific ones: Pelawir, Snurdrin, Bidden, and Edowin, I think, is another one. Maybe, I don't know if we've done Edowin. I think maybe I did one solo. I did a little bit briefly on Edowin. Let me just look at it on the workshop. Wish they had map previews. Edowin, that's what I typed in. Oh, Edowin. No, I don't know if I've ever done this one. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it looks like a pleasant map. So let's do Edowin. It's 180 land. Does he have a recommendation? 10 to 11 land nations plus 2 to 4 max underwater nations. Okay, so let's do the minimum there. Let's do 10 land, 2 underwater on Edowin. And this is going to be Mangg's LP's 22. We're going to go early because most of these modded nations are early. And let's see. We can restrict all random to... Okay, no, we want to do random water. Random water. Well, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With me, it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll put... Yeah, that's good. Perfect. So I'll be on difficult AI. So I'll be on standard AI types. Not like it matters much. I had 4 nations declare war on me last time. And we're going to look over our options. So everything from Kachna down is all modded nations. So quite a few options here. I added in... I didn't have it enabled, but we have NIS's new nations. So there's a few in here that we didn't even look at last time. I think we looked at that. We look at Kyun Mists of Temptation. Shape-shifting Kyun. Other Kitsune. Humans with raised magic resistance and yokai with low magic resistance. No traditional cavalry. Powerful national summons. Astral magic, nature, some fire, water, glamour, weak earth. Kitsune Tsuki shapeshift form gains sleep cloud in friendly dominion. Okay. Look at that sprite. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, and then she starts with a Kuroko. Look at that. Oh man, these sprites are insane. And then you get this. Not so insane. But then you get this! Oh, look at that! That's so good! Sloth power. Of course. Causes unrest. You get claws and hatchets. Kyun warrior. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Honestly, not that amazing, but I just love the sprites. Holy shit. I'd play this nation just for that. I don't know how I could actually make just like a boring human in this nation, though. It would be Kitsune or bust. Yeah, okay. It's a strong contender. Sithania, Primal Nomads, Dinosaur! Look at that. With that Lottles. Damn, that's not like... You could have just like a whole shit ton of these on fire and keep distance. And then once they run out after 5 shots, they'll just charge in with their daggers. It's probably not very effective, but it's damn cool. This would be what you... Yeah. Do it with this strat. Because they'd get the stone lance. Combat speed 18. They're like very interesting cavalry. Got bites and claw attacks. Pretty strong slashing damage. Sweet. But then you get this big ass boy. Trample. 74 hit points. 9 size. You get Sacred. Pyroraptors. Tell me there's a fire breath? No, okay. They just fire resistant. Still. Same sort of thing with like fire and keep distance a couple times or something, or just like hold and fire and throw them. Like, yeah, no, it's all good. What the hell? Flightless bird folk that hold spears in their mouths. Jesus. I love it. Built-in air shield. Oh, it's really pleasant. Biolsk, the Great Unknown. Human soldiers and delvers. Creatures from the abyss free spawn in the capital and or can be summoned. Any fort sacreds. Wow. Any fort sacreds are pretty big. Okay, this is a nation. Might live or die based on a bless here. This is like, are you really gonna just make like the normal troops? When you got any fort sacreds with javelins? And the thing is, like, their sacreds aren't that good or anything. They're not, they're, you know, they're basically like, if you take away the sacred here and you just look at this, it's just like, okay, 3 protection, 7 defense. They got javelin. I mean, this is basically like a peltast that you might get. They've got pretty good morale going for them, but really average or below average in everything. And they're very cheap. But the sacred. New capital sites unlock over time. New recruitable troops commanders. Some commanders can explore the abyss for riches, items, and XP. Later sites have unique mechanics. Yeah. So it's like on the surface, a very kind of boring nation. Very average, but all this stuff, you look at this stuff you're summoning. Oh my god, what the fuck? How does that not have trample? Like, in what world does this not have trample? Size 10, giant legs, stomp attacks. I guess sometimes they don't do trample, sometimes they do stomp attacks, although usually those have AoE. Crimson Split Jaw. Is this from Made in the Abyss? It is, right? I watched the first season like when it came out. And I'm pretty sure I remember this from like the first or second episode or something. I could have sworn. This must be from Made in Abyss, which is pretty awesome. I mean, it's talking about the Abyss. There's Abyss City. Yeah, this is definitely Made in the Abyss. That's pretty cool. Arumat, Cerulean Sands, Thick Hide, Petsobek, and Flying Long-Lived Wob. So cold-blooded swimmer lizards with pretty good natural protection. Spear and bite is always strong. Strong air magic, nature, some earth. Wob shoot. Formation Fighter 2 flyers. I mean, does that work? Do they hold formation while flying? I mean, usually flyers just kind of go fucking everywhere. Ethereal Wing Flap. Lesser Fear. Not bad. Yeah, huh? Okay. Vermunda, Coast of Blood. Oh, Lord. Look at that thing. The Writhing Shipwreck. Yeah. Look at all this stuff. It's like Meatwad or something. What the hell? Got an anchor. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's like Pelagia, but they discovered how awesome blood is. Damn. Yeah, very low on the sacreds. Sacred cap only Tritons. And temple summons. Son of Nakika. There's your sacred, motherfucker. 4 water, 2 blood. Loads of other matters, all 100%. They're gonna be loaded to the gills. They got 4 tentacles of the depths, a beak. Fun. Hunza, Serpents of Muisca. That's pretty great. Flying, Griffin, bear, jaguar, serpent, all combined into one chimera. Cold-blooded serpents, chimera mounts, light infantry, glamored medium infantry. Ah, with golden daggers. There you go. That's a fucking unit right there. Strong fire, glamour, blah blah blah. Dominion and templed provinces may turn gold-wielding troops sacred. Minimum 4 candles, chance equals candles every time, once per province per turn. Gold-wielding troops. Yeah. So you can just turn your normal units sacred. That's pretty phenomenal. That could be really powerful. Because your troops are already pretty... I mean, this is not a bad troop. It's maybe a little costly for what you get. Because it's kind of just above average. It's size 4. It's got nice defense, 17, but its shield is fairly weak on the protection. But it's got a magic spear, and it's glamored. So it casts mirror image at the start of battle. But then you throw in and make it sacred? It's pretty good. Mahabre, City of the Gods. Sentient clay constructs. And somewhat cold-blooded subterranean saurians. Clay constructs / pierce resistant. Yeah, that's your big boy. Ranged war darts. Yeah, those are war darts. You felt the need to specifically call out the war darts? I guess because they don't have archers otherwise. That's what they have, war darts. Yeah, it's tricky. That's these things are always like halfway between, you know? It's not like the soldiers that get throwing axes or javelins and they throw it once or twice and then they're in melee and it's like, okay, it's just kind of better than a normal guy. These, it's just like you get 6 throws and it's not really better than a bow in any way. It's range 11 and then you're just kind of there. But these are pretty fucking dirt cheap, and that is not a bad... Like, if this was a javelin, I'd consider that very, very solid. 14 attack. But, yeah. Okay. Bakata Artists of Muisaka. Tribes of Mountainous Humans. The Chibcha, Muzo, and Sugato. Various ranged weapons. Cap only semi-immortal sacreds and semi-immortal chiefs. 1/3 chance. With Halt Heretic. So it's against other sacreds. Every temple adds 1 to the sacred recruit limit. Holy shit. Zippa may enter the lakeside to combine with the Golden Raft. The Golden Raft of offerings. Okay. Sailing. What? I guess it's a raft. Funny stuff. Tufan, Land of Snow and Sages. Vanara monkeys and spiritual beings. Foot soldiers, cavalry, horseback archery, sacreds from unforted Baeuls, various summons. Unforted Baeuls. What the hell is a Baeul? Holy shit. Sacred 3. Costs 3 holy points to get one of these guys. But they're invulnerable 12, resistant a lot. Berserker +2. Beyond that, they're not like insane. But I guess invulnerable 12 for free is pretty nice. But it's not that nice. Considering they have 1 protection otherwise. Okay. Oh, a nation spell can spawn Baeul sites in unforted provinces, which allows for recruitable sacred and summonable sacred commanders. Boy, oh boy. These people just really go all out with these sprites, man. It's great. Okay, I think that was all the Nis ones. So the other ones we kind of briefly looked at in another video. Like this one has all the little people and the little people riding the goose. So that's an option. But we kind of did little people with the bees. I mean, we kind of want big people. The porcupines. And then you can get the moose warriors. It seems like a very simple nation, right? They got poison arrows, they got stone spears, they have 6 different unit types. They have nature, earth, glamour, fire, magic, weak priests, standard forts that are kind of cheaper. They get, you know, Sakem as special guys. Commanders, 150 leadership, and the Pukwudgie champion with pocket sand. That's right. Yeah, I think it's... I mean, the giant porcupine is phenomenal. As far as just what it looks like, it's hard to say how good it is. We wiped them out with the bees pretty easily. But yeah, so I kind of want like big. Here you go, Ginnungaheim. Stellar giants who do not require food and can shine as bright as the sun. Flaming weapons and magical armor, astral earth and fire. Powerful casters with awe. Giant forts. This is like their mainline unit. 33 hit points, 22 protection. 13 defense, 12 attack on their length, 4 spears, doing 23 piercing damage. They don't need to eat, but they have gluttony 1, so I don't understand. Void sanity, fire resistance. And then we don't even get to see Keeper of the Gate. Sacred 2, 43 damage, great sword, 20 protection, 76 hit points. Good God. So they never heal. So regeneration wouldn't do much for them. Which is immediately what you'd think to put on them, right? Heat 13. Good God. And they explode in a fire explosion on death. Okay. Okay, and then this is what you get later. Just standard warriors, 20 protection, 70 hit points, 33 damage swords. This is a Scales nation, and make no mistake. Length 4 spears, 30 magical damage with 12 armor piercing fire damage. Yes. Oh, throwing stars. AoE 1. Amazing. I think we gotta play as this. I said I wanted something big. This is big. Air, earth, astral. Very slim chance for water. I'm surprised that's in there. Fire. Possibly fire 2. Yeah, that could be very solid. Because we're all fire resistant, so just rain down the fire. Okay, we gotta play this. How could these guys ever lose a war? Architects of the Rainbow Bridge. Alright, we got a shit ton of nations we're playing with. Okay, well, we're going crazy on scales, right? We gotta. Because, like, our standard unit, the lowest unit we can possibly make, 45 gold, 51 resources. So, yeah, we gotta go crazy on scales. I don't think we really need to go bless, like, almost at all, because if you look at our sacreds, really, we have these guys. So, possibly just our spammable fire mages. So you could go a little bit into that, but I don't usually bless my mages because I'm bad. And then you have the Keeper of the Gate, cap only. Extremely expensive. And it's like, it's fine. It's fine. I wish we had... So we don't have... Yeah, Keeper of the Gate. We don't have a Sacred Commander, so I was really expecting like a... Well, there's Vala, I suppose. That is a Sacred Commander. But that's not really super thuggable. Especially because they never heal. So I don't know if we're going to get any thugs out of this. But there might be some national spells. But yeah, overall, I think Blessing is just... We'll gear the Bless for the Keeper of the Gates for what, you know, Bless we get. In which case... I'm not sure what I would take. Probably just try to get... They, oddly enough, don't have Fire Shield. So maybe something like that. Or maybe grab... Maybe we grab Glamour or something and just grab, like, Heroism and Displacement or something. Or, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Well, here's our special unique one. The Son of Gervir. If we wanted a thug. Stellar Breath. Sometimes used in melee. 14 magic damage. Armor piercing. Range 6. Got 20 protection. 16 defense. 88 hit points. 18 MR. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, you'd be looking at this guy to certainly do some damage in combat. But you're not really getting any magic you don't have. So it's... This is the option I would pick if I wanted an Awake Expander. But I'm just not... The scales are just... I don't know how you play this without good, amazing scales. So I'm probably more likely to go with the classic... Look, we can take the World Tree. That's something. Well, we probably want some sort of... yeah, maybe this one for a growth bonus. Or we could take Keeper of the Bridge. For the order bonus is not bad. I'd really have loved to grab a productivity bonus, but it does not look like we have a single option for that. Shame. So I'll take what I can get. And that's either going to be Keeper of the Bridge or Irminsul. And Keeper of the Bridge does have a little bit more... Well, you could also take Davies of the Sun. But I'd like to diversify a little bit off fire. So maybe Keeper of the Bridge, which was actually the first pretender I ever chose. My first game with Ulm, because that was recommended. I don't think I really did anything with him. Yeah, I mean, he's not a thug. He's not a super combatant. Yeah, he's basically just kind of a leader that probably could participate in combat. But yeah, I wouldn't. You know, you can cast spell, whatever. He's just there. He just exists. He's probably gonna be in prison because we want the god scales. Where are we at for research? Good God. I mean, what? We don't have many options, right? We have the Stellar Architect, 345 gold for 13 research, but it's 2 recruitment points. Or this one for 7. 13's pretty good, and we'll have enough money almost certainly to be building one of these every turn, so I don't know if magic is super necessary. And I feel like we gotta go Heat 1. I'm shocked we don't like Heat 1, but we'll take it. Alright, and then we're just gonna just put some points here. Yeah, again, like, for our keeper, or whatever, what are they called? Keeper of the gate, led by the keeper of the bridge. So we want some sort of, I don't know what we want. Some sort of defensive buff, I guess, because they never heal. So we could go all the way to hard skin. It's incarnate only, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, it is what it is. Or air shield could be pretty nice for them. Or charged bodies, but we don't have... Yeah, I mean, you could go all the way to charged bodies. Swiftness could be good. They're not super fast. So swiftness, what, it doubles it? No, plus 30%. So plus 30% of 14 is like 4s, bump up to 18. You get close to like cavalry rates there, and it gives +1 defense. I'll take swiftness. Can I take that twice? Holy shit. Now you're in cavalry range. That's the dumbest bless I've ever taken. And then we gotta get reinvigoration. And then fuck it, maybe we don't take heat 1 just to be nice. And then, oof, perfect, 0 points. And then low light vision? Do we have that? Oh, we have spirit sight, never mind, don't take that. Possibly just mountain survival then. Shock resistance actually might be better. But I'm probably not going to make that many sacred, so we'll live to regret this. That's what we're doing. Big ups on scales. I love it. Love scales. Scales is such a brain-dead way to play. That's why I like it. All right, so we're playing with a lot of nations, right? We're playing with 12, so we should have more thrones. We could keep it at requiring 4, but we should just have more in the game, so we don't have to go that far. 12 is probably reasonable. That's a 50% increase. But I guess we went from like 6 players to 12, so maybe we should double it. Fuck it, it's fine. Well, yeah, 16. It's a lot of thrones. It's a big map. Sort of. Well, no, we normally play like 106 times 15. So we normally play on like 90 provinces. So we did kind of double it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. 16 thrones. All right. Oh yeah, I have played on this one briefly. I did like 20 or 30 turns of a solo game on this, and I think I was right here. So, but yeah, it is a very pretty map. And it's got horizontal wraparound, but not vertical, which is, you know, much like vanilla. Okay. So we don't have strong priests, and who knows when that's all going to come online. So we're just going to prophetize our captain of the guard. And we do got... Oh, he's so stealthy. Yeah, they're size 6, but they're stealthy. Yeah, sure, fine. Maybe we want to set our sights on this. That could be a very nice bottleneck to the east. Whereas this is a pretty good bottleneck to the south. I don't know if we got one to the west or to the north, really. Not really. But, okay. Our research, we got Conjuration 1, Construction 1, Thaumaturgy 1. We have a lot of fire. That's true, we know that. So, I mean, Evocation won't fail us. But we also have air. I don't really even remember what we have for recruits. Well, like, what are we going to be making? We're going to be making star throwers, I suppose. Which is just an insane amount of damage. 40 damage. We probably don't want that to, we probably don't want that to hit our own guys. So I'm not sure what to do about that. That's pretty painful. I don't even know if we can do that. That's crazy. So then our main guys either have the spear or the sword. The spear loses a defense, but it's a spear, so you repel, and it's length 4, so it's really quite good. I'd probably go with the spear. They are mostly just looking at fire stuff. Although the Stellar Architect has Earth. We're going to get these guys online relatively soon, but they'll never get to Earth. But they can do Master Smith. So they will craft as if they were Earth 2, which means that these guys can make Earth boots for us, and then that will bump themselves up to Earth 2 for combat. And that gives us Earth 3 and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty good. We can definitely get Earth 3 reliably. But I have to get Earth boots for that, which means Construction 5. So do we just bum rush Construction 5? Well, we didn't look at our national spells again. We got Shattering of Svalin. Provinces in the entire world will get hotter and drier every month until the fire is extinguished. For as long as the enchantment is active, shards of the Ice Shard shield will rain down as water gems. That's a level 1 evocation ritual that costs 80 fire gems. I'm kind of shocked we don't get more evocation stuff. Nothing in alteration. We get Lostersar Fortress. Draws the essence of a fortress from the celestial sphere down to the mortal plane. Right. So we can just, at the Bifrost, we can just call down a fortress within 7 provinces. 40 Astral Pearls is not light, but there you go. We get Sloth of Bears for some reason. Sun Dogs. Soulgarmer. 5+. Fire spirits with dog-like qualities domesticated as guard dogs. Well, they must be better than Summer Lions, right? Gotta be. Maybe that's a strong approach, but 3 fire. Where am I pulling out of my ass 3 fire? You don't get any fire. Valas have a strong chance of getting 2 fire, so I have to get a fire booster. But there are no fire boosters at 2 fire, so I have to, like, fucking empower myself in fire just to cast that? That doesn't seem right. Create star. caster begins the creation of a young star. This volatile structure can then be moved into a more permanent position as it matures. Summon Sjarna Commander. Sjarna. That wasn't listed on this sheet. No. So where there are commanders maybe that will have some kick-ass shit. That's construction 6, though. Nothing enchantment. Thaumaturgy gets Bifrost Travel. So it's a 3 astral teleport for 7 provinces. So it's just 1 extra province, but it's you have to do it from the Bifrost. Still. And then Rainbow Road, 5 astral. Allows you to carry all your troops as well. So it's just sort of an earlier access astral travel, but only from the Bifrost. Okay. All right, well, it's hard to read without, like, knowing things that I get. I assume Create Star is kind of valuable to us. I still don't know who can cast that, because we've gone over this. All you're going to get out of this is 2 fire, and maybe 2 fire and 1 astral. So unless there's going to be stuff that I just don't see on this list, which could be, but it's like, how do you know? I could load this mod into the inspector, but I think we'll just play it by ear. So I'm not sure what to research. I would probably lean towards just construction, because that has a lot of the things we care about. But I'm sure we'll adjust that as we go. All right, then. So there's not much reason to making captains of the guard, because we don't need more leadership. They also have really shitty leadership in general. We could make Keeper of the Gates, but yeah, I suppose I could. I will have the Priest. I'll have the Prophet, I mean. Our Bless will have the combat speed, the defense, the reinvigoration. We didn't pick any incarnate shit, I don't think. It's a very weird Bless. But at the same time, I could have a lot of Manny guards. Because I can get like 1 of these per turn. Manny's... I can get like 3 per turn. Also not great. What is our starting army? Oh, 12 of them. That's pretty strong. It's very possible I could blind expand, but I'm going to prophetize first. Alright. Alright, we got Katis in game. I hate it. We got Muspelheim. That'll be tough for us. Earlier, Sethanthia. Which I don't even... You know, all these new nations. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Show. We're going to just do this. Oh my god, he can't even do lines. That's right. But he can... Sermon of Courage. Sermon of Courage. Yeah, I think we could probably take on a lot of this stuff. We want high resources first. Let's go for Kratos. We got this throne right next to us. Or right near us. That's good. Yeah, we won't get to see the others for a long, long time. That's alright. Got bigger fish to fry. Okay. Akata and Shesaba are again. So we got quite a few modded nations in here, but I have as many modded nations as vanilla nations at this point. Creepy little Manny guards. Fucking demolished. Yeah, these guys are damn strong. This is why I didn't need an awake expander, I guess. Damn strong. Perfect. Alright, that's a good get. We will continue on, taking Millgate. I've got a lot of money. Money is not the limiting factor. Again, flawless. No problem. Just make more and more. Troglodytes. They are kind of painful. We may lose some here, but I assume there's not that many trogs. Yeah, we're not researching shit. So, it said... Okay, this is what it says. The nation starts without access to their main line of Lojostusar giants. They will unlock in a few turns. So, you can't just go guns blazing right out the gate. Yeah, we did lose one. Fucking troglodyte lord, I've never seen that. Yeah, but the troglodytes are mostly dangerous because they can trample. Very, very dangerous for humans, but not for us. Good. Okay, that's good. And there's an underground lake here. Okay. Pretty simple. Let's just keep rolling along and try and take... Now, this one could be a little tough. If that's an accurate number, that's quite a lot. Alright, let's... Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to get... another... Yeah, let's build a scout, because I want someone to build palisades. And Muspelheim is my direct neighbor to the south. Of course it is. Two angry, fired giant nations. And he's got a throne next to him. He's already going to move on Cliff Coast, so we're not getting that. Flawless. Very nice. And... relay, this location is perfect for a new capital. A great fortress of bronze and crystal has been pulled into this world to protect it. So that's in our... Now we got capital of bronze and crystal. Okay. So there's also Solbjartur. Ah, this answers all our questions. 2 fire, 1 astral, 2 holy, and then another fire astral, another fire astral. Yeah, they will do all the big boy stuff. Cost 2 sacred points to 2 holy points to recruit, but yeah, they are the way to go for the long run. But we need to get stuff going now. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Valas? No. Valas are going to be good for when I get evocation going. I just want a shit ton of fire mages in battle. But for right now, for diversity's sake and stuff, we mostly want this. Like, I would say, like, maybe that and cycle through them. That's probably what I'm looking for. And then now we can ditch these, even though they are very good. And these are a lot more expensive, but we can get the regular warriors. So in comparison, these things have twice as much health. 2 less protection. 1 more MR, 1 more morale, 7 more strength. Same defense. But there's massively damaging weapons. But, yeah. I mean, they're definitely better. They also have the Heat Aura 13, which is insane. And the Fire Explosion on Death. Fire Poison Resistance. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alright, most of it's similar. These guys do bodyguard too, which is kind of nice, except I'm terrible with that. But I think we're going to go with the spear ones. There's also the star throwers, but I'm really quite iffy on this, the star throwing. That just seems so dangerous. Like, yeah, we have fire resistance 25, I guess. This is 40 damage. It's just going to eviscerate it. Like, I don't see how it wouldn't. But I can't really afford much right now anyway, so just make that. To the south of Muspelheim is Smooich and another throne. Okay. Yep. Another flawless victory. I mean, these Manny cards are already ridiculous. I can't imagine how these new guys are going to be. And there's a throne here. Excellent. So let's go ahead and have our scout build that. And we will help clear out the cap circle while we're here. Yeah, we're probably going to want to get another military dude to lead all these, which is going to be the Jarl. So why don't you throw a Jarl into the mix for now, and we'll just go ahead. Battle, another flawless victory. Jesus. And we found 1,400 gold. And Earlier. Oh god, that's their capital right fucking there. Abysmal. What's my PD look like? Please be good. Man. No, we don't get any of our good shit. Shitty, average PD. Fuck, how am I gonna deal with this? That's not fair. We gotta try to sign a peace treaty with our, you know, that would just solve so much trouble. Solve a lot of freaking trouble. Alright, research is slowly progressing. Ooh, even our captain got a couple kills there. Nice. Alright, and there is Bakata. Alright, we are going to... It's shitty PD, but maybe the AI doesn't know that, and they'll be dissuaded. It's certainly shitty Dominion. Ugh. Yeah, maybe you should go back here and build a temple real quick. Also, Machaka is right up against Smooich. Or however it's meant to be pronounced. I get that Jarl this turn. Hey, non-aggression pact with Earlier. Ha 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 ha. Life is good and grand and so nice. We could sign one with Bakata too and just be buddies with everybody. But no. Bakata is on land, and thus they shall be crushed. Alright. Yep, that is certainly a formation, and make no mistake. Their sprites are so goddamn big. You can't even see. You can't even see what spells they have, paths they have. You have to go in and check. Actually, there might be If you go to the nation overview, it does show you this. And there might be a different... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we don't need any spells. Let's just roll out. Oh, you are... Oh, I can't even click the button. There you go. He has a missile weapon? Oh, he has Stellar Breath. Okay. I mean, that he can use in friendly fire pretty well. But yeah, he never heals. And for that reason, it's just like, it's not really worth it. I got enough big giant brutes all up in our business. You are going to construct the temple. I should probably have one of these guys site search, right? We're probably going to want a lot of... Alright, I'm going to have you search. Probably going to want a lot of gems. For the Sun Dogs. Flawless. Our Jarl even got 12 kills. I mean, this is just terrifying. What can man do against such reckless hate? Yes, bring your cavalry in. Look at that heat aura. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, now let's just be clear. Damage to horse, damage to cavalry, damage to horse, damage to cavalry. Cavalry, horse, cavalry, 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 horse, horse. Yes, because, damage roll, -2. Damage roll, -12. Yeah, -12 against our regular big boys. So for him to actually do damage, he has to roll insanely well to do even 1 point of damage. So he can spam that to his heart's content, which is awesome, because it's really good. Against, like, these troops, like, yeah, he got a bunch of kills with it. And now imagine our sacreds. Like, sprinting. Full sprint to the rear. Yes. It might be worth making a couple sacreds now. I have a lot of gold. Alright, we'll just do that. Yeah, okay. There's an argument for continuing to push east, I suppose, but I need to care about the north and the west a bit, too. Let's have you head back home. I'm gonna have you go here to build a lab. And then we probably want to consider getting second palisade going. Can't get a scout anywhere. But I can get a priest pretty cheap. Alright. Hey, we found Earthblood Sievage and an Enchanted Well. Another flawless victory. Our Jarl getting 8 kills. Tis. And Smoowich attacked Katis. No, they just kind of bumped heads. Okay. You are going to construct a lab here. You are going to construct a giant fortress here. And you are going to move... ooh. Cliff Coast is not claimed yet. Muspelheim will hate that. But we're gonna go. All right, so Katis is here between Smooich and Bakata. So I got some distance before he turns all my shit into swamps. Yeah, this guy's kind of a shitty commander. I don't think we really want him commanding troops, but we just want him to participate to throw out buffs and stuff. But unless he's going to pick up another star somewhere to actually... do something with it, it's just kind of shitty. Yeah. Alright, well, let's take Cliff Coast. Might bump heads with Muspelheim here, but we'll see. Whereas we got another throne right here. Oh, man. We only need 4 thrones. Maybe I overdid it. We got 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. This will be the quickest fucking game I've ever done. I feel like I already could take a throne if I just combine all my troops. I mean, 800 is a lot, but this is Bear Tribe Warrior, Soulless, and Long Dead. Bear Tribe Warriors are going to flee pretty damn quickly. And I'm pretty certain the Soulless and Long... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if Heat Aura does much to them. But this one, Hoplite Slinger and Ekdromos, 110? Come on. And this Vinemen? Get out of here. I'm pretty sure I could win in like 20 more turns. Yeah, we can't ever get to Earth. It always throws me off. We have to empower someone. Yeah, yes. Okay, we're moving on. You know, I love my Earth. That's my favorite path, for sure. Another flawless victory. Alright, well, no point pussyfooting around. Just take his shit. If he wants to fight about it, he's willing to fight about it. 47 of the best troops on God's given Earth. Can I take this? Survey says yes. I could send in a mage or two, but it's like, I don't know what I would really cast. You know, fucking... nothing. I have nothing. All my shit is related to Earth. And we don't have 2 Earth. So... yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to build fortifications. Fuck! I'm supposed to call them down. Oh, shit. I forgot. Conjuration? Yes. Astral 2 for 2 Astral Pearls. That's right. And I don't have one of those. Oh, no. I have plenty of those. Yes, we can just do that. Holy shit. That's obscene. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do this. I mean, it's fine because it, you know, it does increase income, I suppose. But we can't recruit our big shit out of there. And yeah, I mean, this is like a defensive fort, really. Yeah, okay. Go. That was the throne, by the way. I lost one of my shittiest unit possible. Yeah, this faction might be a bit overtuned. And now I just instantly called down a fucking castle. Instant castle. Okay, I guess it's not instant. Months left 5. What? Okay, so what happens if it gets attacked right now? I don't know, I can recruit out of it. But I need a lab and a temple here. It took Troll Peaks. Pisses me off, man. Hey, why don't I claim a Throne of Ascension? Again, I'm just pretty sure I can take all these thrones. Now, if they were throne level 3s, that would have been trickier. That would have made this a much longer game, but that's true for any faction. Claimed the Iron Throne. Another flawless victory. Banned some stupid beatniks. And away we go. Claymen, hoplites, fire snakes. Oh, the fire snakes' time has come. All right, go ahead and grab one of those soon. Yeah, so why don't we just take this while it's here? And we do have construction 3 now. So, you know, getting there. I've lost like a total of like 2 troops. Including taking a throne. Okay. Perhaps not all the modded nations are perfectly balanced. I don't like that. Let's pretend that he's about to attack me. So you don't have to troll. Yep. Melita, the bees want to take out the fucking insane fire giants from heaven. Are you out of your mind? Where are the bees even? Oh, they're here. Really? I mean, I suppose nothing is stopping you. Good luck? Okay, Tis moved on. Decided it didn't want none of that. Alright, let's take this throne, Mountain of Madness. Together, I think we can do it, especially with the nice sacred units. Couple crippled. Yeah, neither of us can handle 3 squads, but we can do that. Hold and attack rearmost. We're just gonna start now with Divine Blessing, Sermon of Courage, Word of Stone. And that'll do it. Why don't you give all that there? That's a lot. That is a lot. Should be enough. Can't imagine it's not. Just like clicks off of it. All right, just wait. There'll be more. Let's watch, shall we? I just want to see the speed on these sacreds. 22. Fucking cavalry. Look at them go. Look at them go. Straight to the back of the bus. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, everything's on fire. Everything on fire. You're fucking dead. Oh my god, this nation is stupid. Oh, we're getting swarmed in the back. Oh, the fire explosion. There you go. More fire explosions. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, we lost 3 sacreds. And that was it. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's just this wasn't even like a clever solution or anything I did. It was just death. Just death. So you like basically just make your most basic units, have good scales, instantly win. That's the game. You don't even need mages. You don't need either. This is the most basic, easiest possible nation a beginner could pick. It's impossible to fuck this up. Yeah, someone could slip in there and take it, but probably not in time. Alright, let's wait. We'll go together. I like the Divine Blessing. I like my fast boys moving fast. We'll just wait a turn. I mean, the bees declared war on me, and then nothing came of it. Oh my god, man. I'm gonna put these guys in front. Ridiculous. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Here's Melita. You just beelined right here and declared war instantly. Like, this is your programming. You're happy with that? Oh yeah, I have research for whatever good that does. The Christmas people declared war on me. Found some more magic sites. That's good. And now we go to war. For our third throne. What is here exactly? Oh yeah, the fire snakes. Excellent. So this is here. They're probably gonna attack, and I got really shitty PD. Don't I have... Okay, yeah, this is all the PD I need. We just gotta get it over there. So make a Jarl. Okay, fine. I don't know. Research. Just research something, please. Oh, those poor fire snakes. Don't stand a chance in hell. Yep. That'll do it. Yikes. Oh, what was the casualty count there? Oh, nothing. Well, you know, I'm honestly a little disappointed because it feels like, I don't know. Like, it feels like you just, like, put in a cheat code for Dominion 6, and it's like, give me a nation that just, like, they basically have invincible, immortal troops that can't lose to anything, and, I can just beat the game in, like, 10 turns. Can you just give me that? And the game's like, sure, here, play Ginnungaheim. Done. Enjoy. Claim the Throne of Air. And we found 2 more magic sites. And they attacked us. And I lost something. Where did he attack me? Oh, Hot Hollows. Okay. He's probably gonna keep going. I don't really want him to take this, though. 'Too damn slow. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have fucking... okay, can't keep letting him do that. I assume he has basically nothing. He's just picking all this shit up. But he just can't be allowed to pick up everything. We caught his little rumple class. Look at this little rumple class. Oh, they're cannibals that love to feast on the flesh of children. Okay, that's pleasant. Hey, you want to come along for a battle? It's going to be a cool battle. Surely you got some cool fire. Yeah, fireball, fireball, fireball. Fireball's good, right? It's a powerful spell. People love fireball. Attack Gray Forest with a... Oh, yeah, it's fucking... Yep. Oh, we want to watch this. The finale. You poor SOBs. Good God. Yeah, I mean, so like I'm a little disappointed because it seemed like aesthetically a really cool nation, big giants, and there's a lot of giant nations, but none of them are this good. Like if we played Muspelheim next, it would not be this good. Right? This is obscene. Heat 13. So this is just like some crazy fan mod nation, but you know, it's part of the collection that these these three mod authors have made loads of nations, and like the bees seemed pretty powerful, but not like this. I mean, I still had a lot of losses. I lost nothing again. I got 203 kills. No deaths. I mean, sure, they have been dying like on the road because they don't heal. But so? Like if we look at all my troops. I mean, I don't even know how you tell. Okay, there's some of them have less than 76. I suppose. Like, barely. Fucking Christ. Alright, well. I think that's it. Victory. Well, that was a game. That certainly was a game. Oh my goodness gracious. We like barely touched the game. It was turn 30. Right. Okay. So I mean, yeah, I'm a little. I mean, it was cool, I guess, but it's not really what we. I mean, I'm not a crazy gamer that wants really difficult stuff all the time, but there has to be some challenge to it. So let's say we just load up, go to early ages, and let's just look at Muspelheim because that's very similar. They're a fire giant nation, right? Well, okay, I guess, to be fair, I think it's more MA Muspelheim, maybe. But okay, let's look at their Muspel Giants, right? So they require 2 Sacred Points, Heat 8 instead of 13. They do have Firepower 1, so they're more powerful in hot provinces. 63 hit points instead of 76. 18 protection instead of 20. 34 damage, magical damage on their fire sword. And no fire explosion on death. But otherwise, pretty similar. But this is a sacred that costs 2 holy points to make. Ours was just our normal troop. That I just had like 100 of. That's, I mean, so it's like, there wasn't even an attempt at balance. Like, that balance was basically like the guy saw one soldier. Like, he saw, like, he looked at M.A. Ulm. And he looked at, like, their black plate infantry. And he's like, oh, okay, so this is like a typical soldier. So I want cool, awesome, epic fire giants. So, but it's got to be balanced. So instead of 23 protection like this guy's got, I'm going to just give mine 20. That's pretty balanced. And then, well, he'll have like 4 times as much health, like 6 times as much health, but, oh, he can't heal. It's cool. Yeah, it's hard to say. Let me look at, is there an M.A. Muspelheim? Maybe I guess there isn't an M.A. Maybe I just always assumed Muspelheim was all fire giants, but I guess it isn't. I could have sworn there's one nation that's like all fire giants, though. No, I have no idea. If I just Google Dominion 6 fire giants, will I find something? Yeah, it's Muspelheim. That's the fire giants. EA Muspelheim. Oh yeah, those guys also have -5 shock resistance. Which I'm pretty sure we didn't have, I believe. Where was it? Ginnungaheim here. Nope. No negative shock. And poison resistance 15 for extra good measure. And they have length 4 spears that also do the extra 12 armor piercing fire damage. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what they were thinking. And leave it to me, of course, to like find just the most broken one of the whole bunch. But which one was this from? Was this a Nis new nation? No. That was not Nis. And it was not... Was this just a standalone one? I mean, if it's a standalone one, I should definitely be able to find some comments from people. Yep, this is a standalone nation. And this guy also made the B mod, so... Okay, I mean, there's a guy that has left many feedback comments on here talking about the balance. I did a few full-scale expansion tests. Big blesses are a bait for Ginnungaheim, in my opinion. Well, see, I came to that conclusion immediately. And I could indeed use parties of 12 Manny Guard and obtain 15 provinces by turn 8. which is inarguably good expansion by even the strictest of MP metrics, even without using an awake. Okay, so that sounds like the sort of opinion that I had of just like, holy shit, this is ridiculous. But then if I look at his earlier comments, his first comments, he says this is a nation that will stop being functional after the first 20 turns because people can and will bring a mage. Okay. So they have an MR of 12. Which I guess, yeah, I mean, considering that you're not going to be fielding 400 of these guys, right? That is the solution. Magic is 100% the solution because their MR is not good, and you could do all sorts of stuff. Then you can just soul slay, or even just like putting them to sleep, or all sorts of stuff can hit MR. And 12 is not amazing just for how much they cost. So I would say that is their weakness, and that is a weakness that will really not be apparent at all in the type of game we just played. So I suppose that is true. And had we played multiplayer, we could have done something similar to what we just did, but we would have bumped into those other players. And as soon as we took like one throne instantly on like turn 12 or whatever it was, or even I don't even remember when it was. It was around then, I think. You put a target on your back for all your neighbors, and if you're going to play a multiplayer game with a nation like this that's been modded in, people are going to know what it is. They're going to have it loaded in the mod inspector, and they're going to be looking at your guys and being like, okay, they're fucking obscene, but 12 MR, that's the solution right there. So, yeah, I think probably in a multiplayer setting, probably pretty competitive, but it's almost certainly a nation that I'll never play with again. But it could be interesting, maybe, if an AI was playing it and I had to counter it by going after their low MR. Because the AI, 30% more money and resources and shit is just like, yeah, that could be very scary. And I don't think we've run into any games that had Ginnungaheim in it, because I only just added it recently. But I could see them just fucking running away with it. Like, they will never meet a province that they will kind of lose unless they send in like 3 guys. And other nations will just crumble. So, yeah, I'm kind of terrified to see a game with Ginnungaheim in it and just seeing how they run away with it. But, I mean, for our purposes there, that was a little just too easy. Just way too easy. And it's like, yeah, I could have put the AI on, like, impossible, but it doesn't matter. I didn't really fight any AI before I grabbed my 4 thrones. So I'd have to change the whole thing and extend out the game a lot more and blah, blah, blah. It's just whatever. There's plenty of other nations to check out. I think it's really cool aesthetically, and there's some of the unique mechanics there and everything, but yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, so far, I think I would say the Warhammer mod is like the gold standard as far as modded balance. It's not perfect, but like every nation that I've tried for the Warhammer mod has been like really solid, fun, interesting mechanics, but nothing broken. So, but I liked the bees. I thought the bees were pretty mostly solid. Those sword women were kind of pretty dangerous. But I don't know if they would have beaten Ginnungaheim, so there's that. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I guess that'll do it. That was a pretty quick one-off that we won. But there's plenty more nations to check out. We probably should do maybe next time one of the LA nations, although there's not many. Not a whole lot. But you got I'm no, that's not a modded nation. It's like I've played so little LA. Sorry, these down here, these 5. So that could be something interesting. Ghoul Nation, the Angels, the Sickly Humans, which turn undead when killed. That could be a lot of fun. We need more nations with guns, I think. Undead Giants. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out next time, but that's next time. For now, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.